content being made that actually going off of the fake ass indigenous literally they're not. And if you are, I'll tell you what, because I got to say translating slip that fucking DNA out the Asian.
Alright, bet. I don't want to hear from none of y'all. I want to hear from somebody else. I don't want to hear from none of y'all.
Fucking Walmart, fucking weird motherfuckers.
Y'all said enough.
We're weird. Dude, we know you're that fucking like bitch on the bottom.
Thank you, Viking. When people tell me to put on deodorant, I just take my clown horn and do the clown horn on my armpits now. No reason to wear deodorant in Clown World 2026.
Do you want to look at the video that I posted in the chat?
No, I do not.
That's probably just smart. That's probably the correct choice.
Now, if you were to pin it to the top of the room, I would consider clicking that link. But copying and pasting make my day a little 2 for 2.
What it means to live still on me and living each night in bed.
Let's see what this little TikToker
Do you know
has.
there's a free outdoor terrace inside of the Sears Tower? This is one.
Post this shit on Fox News. Yeah, I'm Gen Z and yeah, I don't want to work. I'm fat, gay, and lazy and I don't want to go to work. Fuck you! Post this shit on Fox News. Yeah, I'm fat, gay, and lazy and I don't want to go to work.
Gotta download this. Huh? Downloading.
Yeah, I'm Gen Z and yeah, I don't want to work.
Reposting.
I'm fat, gay, and lazy and I don't want to go to work.
Sharing to.
Fuck you!
Sharing to
This shit on
100,000
Fox
YouTube
News.
channels
Yeah.
live on YouTube on 100,000 different channels. All
You know what's amazing? You know what's amazing is she actually may not have to go to work anymore.
She's so famous for that.
Yeah. All she has to do is create that same video once a day for the rest of her life, and she'll never have to,
Crazy?
have to work again.
Isn't that crazy? What the fuck?
Oh,
What kind of lives
shit.
are these? What kind of lives are these? We're not men.
I don't think my download is working. But that is a funny video. I gotta get that up on my YouTube channel.
What did she say? Like, I'm fat, gay, and lazy?
It's just she says, put this on fucking Fox News. Let me watch it again. It's gold. It's so natural. That's what it's so amateur.
Unadulterated. Authentic.
Post this shit on Fox
It's
News.
all,
Post this shit up. 185,000 likes. Why can't I download? Must download. Downloaded. Okay, well, I'll just send it to all my other Instagrams and we'll work with it. I mean, my TikToks. Post this shit on Fox News. not downloading. Oh well. I'm fat, I'm lazy, and I am good. So if you go to an LGBTQ parade and you're gay or you're bi or you're LGBTQIA+, but let's say you're obese and like no one will touch you and you can't actually even find your own clothes. You are asexual and can no longer achieve a climactic orgasm. The questions and the answers will be challenging. Hello. Hello, my friend.
An 11-year-old boy has been recognized after spending 100 hours reading to pets at an animal shelter. He particularly loves reading to dogs. Helps them feel more calm and find homes faster.
Holy shit.
You could have a clubhouse name that's just reading for dogs. Reading for puppies.
I think reading for clowns.
Yeah, reading for clowns is really what it is. John Kitover has been widely recognized after spending over 1,000 hours reading to morons on Clubhouse. John Kitover says that he does this because he wants to make people smarter, even though they're completely fucking retarded. And so he spams wisdom books for over 1,000 hours, wasting his life on Clownhouse. John Kitover has been recognized.
See, the thing about what I'm doing is reading for clowns or dogs or puppies. In the process, I'm actually becoming more intelligent by reading books.
You're like a monk. You're like literally like a modern day monk. You're like the guy on the mountain, and you crawl up and you say, "What's the meaning of life?" And he says, "Exactly."
No, he says Rabboni Shalom.
He says Rabboni Shalom. Read a book, you idiot.
That was like one of your best AI videos ever, where like you make it to I'm up there and you're like, "What is the secret, master?" And you're like, "I'm like Rabboni Shalom." The AI videos, man, I'm telling you, I think I personally influenced them to pull the plug on Sora.
You can do it on TikTok now. I don't know. But you're anti-TikTok for some like weird...
Just don't open much because I'm always on YouTube.
Well, I haven't tried it out, but I believe you can do AI videos because there's a little button that says cast yourself.
I'll probably do that.
Shit on Fox News. Yeah, I'm Gen Z and yeah, I don't want to work. I'm fat, gay, and lazy, and I don't want to go to work.
Y'all already know how to get people. If a man loves you.
Let's see if that download works. I think it's gonna work. I think we got the video file.
Shit on Fox News. Yeah. Post this shit on Fox.
She's going into my political campaign. ChicagoMailVote.com.
Fox News. Yeah, I'm...
Fox News. Gen Z. Work ethic. YouTube also has this new app called YouTube Create. It's like an AI assist app for creators. But you'd have to be a creator on YouTube to even know about it. John, I am a creator on YouTube. I have all these videos and all this stuff, but I never created anything new. I've never even opened the phone that I bought in the box. I'm lazy. I gotta get into a car and go help Ahmed learn how to drive. I'll be back. Bye. Hello?
I know you're not wrong. The beat is getting stronger. The long we stay away.
What you're asking us to do right now, and I'm just gonna say, because I know, we know how information gets disseminated, we know who writes
Yeah, I'm Gen Z, and yeah, I don't want to work.
Okay, but what we're being,
I'm fat,
what you're
gay,
asking me to
lazy,
do
and
right
I
now
don't want to
is
go to work.
these slave voyages, they deliberately and explicitly say Africans, no other, I'm talking Africans, Senegambia, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Congo, Mozambique, that they came from these regions specifically, the Bight of Biafra, okay, Angola. It's specifically between a very certain amount of time, from the years of 1619 to 1808 explicitly. They have an exact number, 388,747. And what we're seeing, what you're asking me to do though, is you're asking me to, and I'm like I said, I'm not going to write it off completely yet, but there are multiple, like I said, multiple paper trails showing the embarkment, the stops, the slow, death of people because they die of dysentery, they die of, if they decide they don't want to eat, they have to force feed them. They use these forceps shit to open up their mouth and force feed them. I mean, and the only reason I'm pushing on this, Kay, is because if it's not true, that means, yes, we have to look at history. But if it is true, I think that's a real, it's like denying the Holocaust. I don't want to do that.
So,
well, the thing about it is, it's not about it being, it's the origin of the people. I'm not denying that slavery happened. I'm denying who was enslaved. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't put nothing about slavevoyagers.com in the chat. That wasn't me. So if you want to ask about slave voyages, you're going to have to talk to Jeff Miles because he posted that. I don't know nothing about slavevoyages.com. I ain't never been on the website. And, I don't need that as a reference to prove my case about Africans being brought to America or not. I could literally say that if I went to elementary school as an example and they told me that, oh, because you're labeled black, that means you descend from slavery. And I could tell you, no, I come from free people of color. My people are from Louisiana. We're from the Plaquemine Parish. We actually never lost our land. I'm an Atacapa Ishak Indian.
She's not ADOS.
And I can post one of the chiefs of my tribes.
She's tribal. She's indigenous. She's so rad.
Saying that my family's originally from the land.
Indians, they didn't allow any foreigners or anybody on our land. When you came on our land, you were roasted.
We roasted your ass and you came on our land. We kicked him in the goo.
I know it was roasted so bad. He said, you ran shit. And we roasted you in your mouth.
What you might call savages, because we fought. My grandmother, she's not my grandmother, but we call her my grandmother.
626, and she's giving us like a 300-year generational memory.
On June 16th of this year, she was raised on a rice farm. We still own the farm. She's 90 years old. So I'm just saying, the stories that were taught about me, that the narrative is not true in North America, and it didn't happen to their family.
Damn.
And outside of that, can you explain the fact who taught Black Americans to make soul food? Because Africans don't eat soul food. They don't eat that shit. Nobody makes cornbread. It eats cornbread like we do. The sweet potato. How many ways can you make a sweet potato? I know that the Black Americans
The
are the ones
Africans
that
don't eat us.
created
I
it.
can't believe I was embarrassed.
You keep talking about racism, ain't nobody talking about y'all the ones that's racist trying to turn motherfucker that you
Can I say something?
This is the value.
No, I'm actually next. I want to throw this. So again, I'm going to go back to this. Like,
That all communication is a waste of time.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like you, my friend. It's just that communicating with you is a waste of time. And it's not that I don't think you're smart. You came up with, your karma ran over my dogma yesterday. Like, that was genius. And I never would have gotten those lyrics for my new AI hit song. Your dogma ran over my karma, published by the Giant Kitover band. So, and plus you sent me this great TikTok today. You've got value. But what we just listened to, my friend, is a black hole, a vacuum in outer space, just sucking the energy from my life force as it dissipates into her black hole. And now Viking is at it. How does Viking work, but yet he can pontificate all morning, all
theories
afternoon?
that you posited
Yeah.
are made up online, which even historians, archaeologists dispute and say it's an interesting theory, but it's speculative at best, and it makes for a good rumor mill by people who want to be educated and just find a narrative that this just doesn't have any evidence to validate it, when in fact we can
Well, based on their activity here in Clubhouse, their primary job would be to kick John Kitover from their ultra boring, lonely rooms where they, talk about recipes or try to pretend like they're nice to each other. It's so superficial. It's pure human behavior, unadulterated. And because of the anonymous feature, it maybe ruined the exclusivity for people where, I have people checking my live stream because there's an anonymous in the room and they can't stop me. And then somebody will say, well, John Kitover is live streaming the room. Oh, I hate John Kitover. Everybody hates John Kitover.
Get your 23andMe and your ancestry. Let's see if that can confirm it. Post the results up there. You know what you just get? Well, no, I ain't doing that shit. Like, okay, validate that shit.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
No, I don't have to hold on. I don't have to hold shit, dude. You can hold my dick. That's about the extent that you can do. You can hold my dick. No, I ain't doing that shit. I thought you were gonna shoot him, Timothy.
You know what? You're right. Should I shoot him?
No, we can all have a conversation.
Nah, I don't know, man. How long you been here?
I'm new. What's up, man?
If you knew, then shit, it's tough.
Hey, John, what happened to that guy?
No problem making good points. But I mean, it all comes down.
So you jumped off on mine and thinking you just.
Sure.
Yes. Is Dennis Yusuf?
This shit on.
Put this shit on my. Wouldn't it be funny if Fox News puts that on their shit? Oh man, then she sues them for copyright infringement and she gets, huge settlement.
Wait, real talk though, is this that guy? The guy who used to call you coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's Coach John.
Oh, that's what's up. Dennis, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, brother. Good to be here. All communication is hypnosis.
That's
Here's
right.
my fellow Chavrusa. Do you know that word, Chavrusa?
No, what does that mean?
Dennis is my Chavrusa in the church of John Kitover. John is not my, because John is basically, because Chavrusa is like the only other guy I've ever met who likes John, besides me. And that's funny. It's funny to me.
I don't know why John gets so much hate. I really don't. I mean, I think he's very charismatic. I think he knows how to talk. Like, he's funny. And he plays some good stuff, like good meditation, good readings, good books. So.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever hear this movie called what was that purple dinosaur called? Barney?
Barney?
There's like a movie called Barney Must Die or Gallagher Must Die. It's like
What was it called? Death to Smoochie.
Death to Smoochie. That's what it was. Death to Smoochie.
I did see that. That's from back in the day. 2002. I did see that. Robin Williams.
Got a pile of clothes you never wear anymore? Turn them into cash with Vinted. Snap a photo?
That television proudly presents America's favorite kitchen host, Rainbow. So you'll make sure my boy dances up front, right? Gets to sit in the chair. You want your little booger eater on my show. Meet Randolph Smiley. He once was rich. He once was famous. And he once was sane. Rainbow Randolph is coming. Yes, oh, yes, he is. They kicked me out of the corporate penthouse. I can assure you, Mr. One did not survive another Rainbow Randolph. Sir, it is my personal mission to find a satisfactory replacement. That means Smoochie.
You're telling me the kidnap is finally ready to pursue a show of Smoochie caliber.
Hey, it's Smoochie!
My body was barely cold and you went to work for the Rhino. The way to take back his career is to take down his replacement. Out of this jungle, go on safari. Never ends. Getting a pack now and forever.
Is this like
Robin Williams, Avery Norton, Danny DeVito, Catherine Sheehan. What does it all mean? Death to Smoochie.
That's when America was peaked. That was 2002. And then it all went downhill after that, after bin Laden decided to obliterate the economy. Hello? I take you back to our black people owed reparations. Hello?
We know that because there's a unique thing you need to be part of that reference panel, and that will be genealogy. If you can trace your family back to 5 generations into wherever you lived at, they will consider you of that area. So 5 generations would be what, your 3rd great grandparent? So a lot of people in the Americas, quote unquote, black people, can trace back more than 5 generations here, and yet we still are not associated with America. And then plus then, you can even use the DNA test to even connect to people that's living over there. So you got all these so-called black people here, they say they 75% African, but yet they ain't found no AT over there. That's not how this shit works. So you 75% Nigerian, where are your fucking grandma or your fucking great aunties and your cousins and your other distant relatives? Why are they not popping up as family members? You're not gonna tell me I'm 80% of a fucking Nigerian or a Ghanaian and I don't have no fucking family in Africa. You're telling us lies. So you and many other people don't know how the fucking DNA tests work because you don't read the research papers, the white papers explaining this shit. You don't need DNA. That's why American Indian tribes here, like those fucking tribes that people trying to say that we're not part of, they don't use DNA to be part of their tribes. You know what they do use?
What?
They use genealogy. You have to trace back your family to some tribe that got recorded that's a part of that tribe. That's why France don't use genealogy. You know who use genealogy? America. America is known to tell motherfuckers lies. France banned that shit. You can't take a DNA test for France. Look it up. France banned that shit. No DNA test. They don't accept 23 me ancestry knowledge.
Yeah, and so I lived in France for 7 years.
Randolph,
And I asked them, I was like, why you guys don't have a morning show? So I said, oh yeah, because paternity tests are illegal.
I wouldn't know about his sleeping disorders or anything like that. But I'll tell you, I do think he's got some problems. Alcohol and anger and
People say,
things. Well, I feel sorry for him. I mean, he's obviously got issues. I read that they you take a particular glee in the fact that you stole a fuck and you're shoveling dirt on his miserable God. Oh no,
the Europeans, they never trust us, bro. We know everything. We're the teachers of all.
They don't sell individual kits like an Ancestry or DNA, though a lot of fucking French citizens just go across and get other ones and go ahead and have those services out there. But you can't sell like Ancestry DNA kits to the individual there, but they actually do it for forensics, for scientific research, and we use DNA discover bones. In fact, we do it for dinosaurs, plants, etc. We try to extrapolate a shit ton of DNA because it's the closest way we have to actually tracking back ancestry and being able to determine when we have mass graves and we pull DNA samples from there, and then we pull DNA samples from other people all over the regions, we can kind of trace it back and going, hey, this DNA represents here. This is where they have this DNA from this ancestral group. But I mean, you know better than me. I mean, France utilizes heavily DNA. French archaeologists utilize DNA research facilities there. But I mean, I guess France that part of it just didn't pay attention.
It's very interesting, and I appreciate you bringing that up. I hope those some of your criteria like put together. So I was curious. I'm guessing that what they do is so they discriminate,
You know what this is like, my friend? This is like listening to a work call of people who are like pretending to have what they call jobs. You know how you said earlier that there are these like jobs out there? There are these like no-show, like bureaucratic, meaningless positions where they can sit on Clown House all day as if everyone here is a millionaire, totally ready to retire, and there's no priorities in people's lives. That's kind of what this feels like, which is a little bit like a work call, which is why I despise it so much. I bring you back to the President Trump house. Are black people owed reparations?
So I guess what's your argument, and just 1 second, and sorry about that. So your argument is basically that black Americans in the U.S. are holding
Okay, am I going to record Bema? That's the thing about recording, is that I've like no desire to record what these people have to say anymore.
Close your eyes and get comfortable.
These are meditations.
It's time to breathe deeply and relax completely.
Relax completely.
Breathe deeply and relax completely. Allow the quietness of spirit to come in.
Allow the quietness of spirit.
Feel the blood flowing through your arms and legs, through your body and mind. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Take a deep breath. Hold it as long as you comfortably can. And then let it out slowly through slightly parted lips. And when the breath is all the way out, contract your stomach muscles and push it even further out and further out. And then repeat this process of breathing deeply and relaxing completely. And if any outside thoughts should come into your mind, simply brush them aside and return your concentration to the sound of my voice.
Hello?
And breathing deeply
Breathe deeply
and
now.
relaxing completely.
Relax completely.
Breathing deeply and relaxing completely. And now use your imagination and feel your body relaxing one part at a time in response to my words. Play the role, play the part, and mentally relay the relaxing suggestions into that part of your body and feel them take effect. Feel your body relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. And the relaxing sensations are now coming into the toes of both of your feet at the same time. Moving right on down into your arches, into your heel, and on up into your ankle. Completely relaxed, completely relaxed. And these soothing sensations are now moving on up your legs to your knees, relaxing all the muscles as it goes. And on up your legs to your thighs and to your hips, just completely relaxing. And your full attention is on the sound of my voice. As the relaxing sensations move into the fingers of both of your hands, relaxing your hands. And it now moves on up into your forearms, relaxing your forearms, and on up into your upper arms, relaxing your upper arms. And your fingers and hands and forearms and upper arms are now just completely relaxed as the soothing sensations move on down into the base of your spine. And then begin to move slowly up your spine, up your spine, up your spine, and into the back of your neck and shoulder muscles. And the back of your neck and shoulder muscles are now loose and limp, loose and limp, just completely relaxed. And the relaxing sensations now move on up the back of your neck and into your scalp, relaxing your scalp, feel into your facial muscles, relaxing your facial muscles, just completely relaxing your facial muscles. Allow a little space between your teeth and your jaw is relaxed. And your entire body is now relaxed all over in every way. All tension is gone from your body and mind. All tension is gone from your body and mind. And it's time to imagine a bright white light coming down from above and entering your crown chakra of spirituality on the top of your head. Now this is the universal light of life energy. See it, feel it, created with the unlimited power of your mind, and feel the light within you, flowing through your body and mind, filling you to overflowing with this bright white protectory light. And now, vividly imagine the light concentrating around your heart area, and visualize it emerging from your heart area to totally surround your body with a protectory aura of bright white God light. And as you continue to listen to the sound of my voice, vividly imagine yourself in a situation in which you are going down, 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 deeper and deeper down as I count backwards from 7 to 1. Number 7, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 6, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 5, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 4, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 3, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 2, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 1. And you're now very, very deep. And you feel deep. But let's go down even deeper, even deeper, even deeper. Number 7, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 6, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 5, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 4, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 3, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 2, deeper, 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 down, down, down. Number 1. And you're now relaxed and at ease and at peace in a relaxing, altered state of consciousness. And each and every time you alter consciousness, you will go deeper than the time before until you've reached your natural level, which can be maintained by using this technique several times a week. Now, if at any time you feel uncomfortable in any way, all you have to do to awaken is to mentally count yourself up from 1 to 5. So you're in control. You can awake any time you desire to do so. And you're now relaxed and at ease, and a quietness of spirit permeates your body and mind. And I'm going to begin by providing suggestions that will be communicated to every level of your body and mind. And they'll be accepted on every level of your body and mind. A quietness of spirit now permeates your body and mind. You release all tension created by stored up energy within your nervous system. All nervous energy is released to flow freely through your body and mind to be used in constructive ways. You feel calm, relaxed, and at peace with yourself, the world, and everyone in it. You have the courage and confidence to do what you need to do to resolve your problems. You can resolve your concerns and conflicts with minimal effort. You accept the things you cannot change, and you change the things you can. You accept who you are. You always do your best, which is all harmonious. Negativity flows through you without affecting you. As a result of this programming, you develop a new mellow and confident self-image. Quietness of spirit are your key trigger words for post-hypnotic conditioned response. And these suggestions have been communicated to every level of your body and mind, and they've been accepted on every level of your body and mind. And it's now time to visualize yourself having successfully overcome any and all anxiety. Imagine how good it feels to experience an ongoing quietness of spirit. Imagine your reactions and the reactions of those close to you. Vividly fantasize all the changes and benefits derived from living life in this calm state of mind. Create every detail of these visualizations, and in so doing, you communicate your desires to the levels of mind that will assist you in manifesting the positive outcomes. Imagine what you desire as if it were already so. Do this now while I am quiet for a while. And you've just seen your own reality. And you're open to positive suggestions which you'll accept and act upon. A quietness of spirit now permeates your body and mind. You release all tension created by stored up energy within your nervous system. All nerve energy is released to flow freely through your body and mind to be used in constructive ways. You feel calm, relaxed, and at peace with yourself, the world, and everyone in it. You have the courage and confidence to do what you need to do to resolve your problems. You accept the things you cannot change, and you change the things you can. You accept who you are. You always do your best, which is all anyone can ask. Every day, in every way, you become more peaceful and harmonious. Negativity flows through you without affecting you. As a result of this programming, you develop a new mellow and confident self-image. Quietness of spirit are your key trigger words for post-hypnotic conditioned response. And these suggestions have been communicated to every level of your body and mind, and they've been accepted on every level of your body and mind. And these suggestions have been communicated to every level of your body and mind, and they've been accepted on every level of your body and mind. And it's now time to use a repeat technique to saturate your mind with a message. Together, we'll communicate it to every level of your being. So say the words along with me, silently in your mind. Shout them out silently, and hear them echo out across the universe and back to you. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. A quietness of spirit now permeates my body and mind, and my stored up energy is released to flow freely through my system. That's right. A quietness of spirit now permeates your body and mind, and all your stored up energy is released to flow freely through your system. And every day, in every way, you become more peaceful and harmonious. Your new, mellow, and confident self-image is a projection of who you are. It is. You are mellow and self-confident.